So this year we have our best year for flowering. It's a Roxbury russet. And this is a golden russet. G41. Some of these are starting to size up already. We don't have any. Here's one where I did a graft on a, this is a Kids Orange Red onto a Harrison. See the graft right there. The Liberty is done. This is the first week of May. And the Liberty's spent. So I think this was quick. I planted this 2019 and it's full of blooms. This is a Bramley seedling. And our after 1 year, this is a maiden, a 1 year maiden that I grafted. And already in the second year of growth, it's wanting to flower. G41. It's a Claygate Pearman. Dwarf. Here's our Dabinet. I grafted this in 2018 on G222. And it's just now first year flowering. Here's our golden russet on G935. I grafted it last year and it's flowering. Ashmead's Kernel, 2018 on MM106. And it has two little groups of flowers, and nothing else on the whole entire tree. There's a Gold Rush on M7. This is the fullest bloom that we've had with this tree. So we should have some good cropping this year. I think I planted this, 2018, and it's the second year it's flowered. Hughes crab always does well. Most of its flowering is done. You can see some of them are plumping up already. So they're starting to size up already, the fruit. I think this is on 935, 2017. Yeah, G935. And our Winesap with the mystery rootstock. I'm guessing M7. It's been in there several years and it hasn't fruited, although there's lots of spurs. A lot of spurs. However, no flowers. We have this Bulmer's Norman. I grafted this 2019 on a G222, which is semi-dwarf. It's about the size of an M7. And either I was given the wrong rootstock or this variety grows really, really slow because it's not. It gave me 3 apples last year, which I had to pluck off, and it's not flowering at all this year, so probably strained it. We put more wood chips around the base, and we have a bunch of comfrey. It does good when it grows up, and we do a chop and drop, and it does well at suppressing the grass around it. So this year I'm doing a Immunox with liquid fish and kelp, and I've sprayed the trees twice this season. I'm not spraying them now while they're flowering, and there's not a bit of scab or any other disease. So while I'd rather not use a chemical input like an Immunox or Captan, this year, last couple of years it was bad, so I'm using it this year, and so far they look great. Here's our stool bed. I didn't cut some back here. I'm gonna add some soil, and they'll grow some more roots further up, and then next year I'll cut them back. Here's a graph that I did. .935, and here's another one. Wixon, Macintosh. Here's a Macintosh on a G41. Here's a couple that there's a slug. Here's 2 more in the stool bed that they were grafted last year, and now they're flowering. Of course, we're not gonna let it fruit. This is a Gold Rush on G11. And this one is fruiting all at the top. A lot of mixed wood. It is a Liberty on G11, grafted last year, and it wants to fruit. It's flowering already. So G11's quick. This one's a fail. So that's the update. Everything's looking good. It's promising. We've got some grapes starting: Catawba, Marquis, Somerset, and Geneva Red. They're all looking good. Come back when they start really sizing up, when full bloom is done at petal fall.